king. Oh, boy, they may have the king fired up. The strap comes down from Lawler. Woo! Oh, man. Lawler catching everything that comes running after him. No way on Doc Gilbert. Scott Bowden jumps in the thing. Christopher, that metal box comes off and nails Tommy Rich with it. Scott Bowden just hit referee Frank Morrell. Oh, boy. Morrell is out. And Frank called for the bell at 10:49. He grabs a hold of Bowden.
Boy, you get old Frank stirred up, buddy. And like you said, this guy, one of the roughest wrestlers there was. Let's take a listen to see what Frank has to say about that situation.
Okay, yeah, I'm standing in the back dressing room area now, referee Frank Morrell. And Frank, this makes it now twice that you've been involved in the matches, other than refereeing, twice now in 4 weeks you've been involved.
Yeah, that's right. That's 2 times I've been involved. I don't know what goes through these boys' mind. I mean, I try to referee it the best I can, and then what they want to do, they want to start beating on me.
Yep.
Well, that's the reason I'm asking Eddie Marlin, just give me one shot at that Scott Bowden. I'd like to get him in the ring just one time, yeah.
So you want a match with Scott Bowden?
Definitely I want a match with Scott Bowden. I'm going to do to him what his mother should have done to him a few years ago when he wasn't even old enough to go to his bathroom to himself. I'm going to give him the spanking of his life, and when it's over, boy, you're going to know what's wrestling about, because you're looking at a guy right here. I've took bigger pills than you. I've walked meaner streets than you. I've done it all. So I'm going to show you what wrestling's about. You get in the ring with a broken down referee you want to call me, and I'll show you what that referee will do to you, boy.
Frank, he's fired up, and I got to tell you, that does not bode well for Bowden. He was out here earlier complaining, what am I doing in the ring? What am I doing in the ring today? The reason is you want to put yourself in the ring, just like we saw on the tape.
That's fine. Hey, you made a comment earlier about me not being happy about this match. You're right, I'm not happy. I'm ecstatic, baby, because if I was to make a list of the things I hate in this world, your suit, Dave's commentary would definitely be in the top 5. But at the top of the list would be old people. Or if you want to be politically correct, senior citizens. Because you see, senior citizens think that just because they're old and about to die, that they're entitled to some kind of respect. Well, I hate old people, especially Frank Morrell, the Uncle Fester of professional wrestling, as I like to call him. And let me tell you something. Last week, after he got through sucker punching me, he said, Scott Bowden, when you were in diapers, I was kicking people's booties. You know, which is kind of ironic now, because Frank is so old, he's back in diapers. He can't even control when he goes to the bathroom. As I understand it, Tommy, all Frank wants for Christmas is enough Huggies to last him until the end of his life. Well, let me tell you something, old man. You're only going to need enough to last you till Monday night, baby, because the end of your long life is coming to an end, baby. I promise you that. Every time Frank goes out to referee a match, people are laying bets whether or not he's going to have a heart attack before he reaches the ring.
Yeah, you keep running.
You're have one after I get through with you, old man.
You keep running your mouth like that about Frank. You don't have to worry about being a senior.
I'm trying to talk. You know what it amounts to? Frank Morrell, if he wanted somebody, Scott Bowden never interferes in matches to begin with. Now, if Frank Morrell wanted somebody, if he wanted somebody, he should have wrestled Doug Gilbert and myself. But what we're talking about is all these stinking rednecks. They all want a hero to holler for. We're not your heroes. Brian Christopher, Bill Dundee, you know, you talking about